SMELLY SIMHA by Prarthana Gururaj and Madhavan. Simha, the lion cub, stretched out in the sun. Ah, what a day, he yawned. Chasing those wild geese was fun. Ma Lioness walked up to him and nudged him with her soft nose. Simha, get up. It is time to go to the waterhole for a bath. A bath? Simha moaned, Simha groaned. But Ma, don't I look clean? All the mummies in the pride lick their cubs clean like you did last week. Why do I have to bathe too? Because I can't get every bug with a lick, said Ma. There can be so many that will make you sick and smelly. That can't be, said Simha, turning and twisting and running after his tail in circles. I don't see anything. Well, your fur is so cozy and warm that a bug would have a party there and invite all his friends and family too. Kida and Muda, brother fleas, sat up tall on Simha's ear. They had jumped onto his ear when he stuck his head in the waterhole's burrow. Simha thinks he doesn't have any bugs, laughed Kida. They high-fived, then low-fived, then bumped heads. Guys, make yourself comfortable. This little lion won't be taking a bath for a while, grinned Muda. Halfway through the afternoon, Kida, Muda and their friends were having a party on Simha's ear. Simha was rather busy rolling in the wet mud with his friends. By evening, Simha felt weird. Itch, scratch, he went with his paw on his ear. Now that wasn't enough. Itch, grab and scratch. All 4 paws worked on both ears. Kida was delighted. All the scratching and rolling had churned the sweat and dirt into a slurpy, yummy mess. He took a big bite and Simha jumped. Ow, Ma, something bit me. Bit me, Simha howled. Muda loved this. He dove into the icky, sticky goo. Kida and he were in bug heaven. They took happy bites of everything on Simha's fur. Their bellies full of dirt, they dozed off. Zzz. Simha sat down exhausted. His fur was all shades of black and brown. Angry red skin showed from between uneven patches of fur. Then came the stink. What is that smell, he thought. His brothers came rushing in to play, but stopped still in their tracks. Their noses twitching, they growled, Yikes, Simha! You stink! Simha dashed towards the waterhole. Ma stopped him. You can't right now. The hyenas have taken over the waterhole. But Ma, these bugs are driving me crazy. There has to be another way for me to get rid of them. Not really, Simha. A clean bath with a scrub is the only way to get them off. Try and see if you can get some sleep tonight. And by tomorrow morning, I'm sure the hyenas will be gone and you can scrub the bugs off. Simha had a miserable and itchy night. He tossed and turned. He had to sleep outside the cave because he smelled awful. Early in the morning, he set off on his own to the waterhole. Hyenas or not, I need a bath with a fur flush, fur scrub, fur rub. I need to stop itching, he told himself. On the way to the waterhole, Simha saw the birds stop eating, drinking and playing as soon as he came by. They shut their beaks and flew away as fast as they could. Yikes, Simha, get a bath, said Sparrow. I'm going to, roared Simha, turning red in the cheeks. Then out from behind a huge tree jumped a hyena, grinning his silly grin, his mouth watering. Aha! Finally breakfast is here. Oh, yuck! Hyena's grin turned into a frown. He covered his nose. He could not breathe. You stinky little lion! I can't teach you. I will have an upset stomach. The hyena turned and ran. The birds and squirrels in the trees burst into laughter. Simha ran as fast as his little legs could carry him. Waterhole at last. The water looked cool. Simha's fur began to feel better just looking at it. He ran and lunged into the water. Splash! He held his breath under the water for a few seconds. It was a game to Simha. The cool water rushing over his fur, deep into his skin, made him smile. It felt so good. He leapt out and leapt back in, rolling over and over in the water, creating huge splashing waves. All his lion cub friends ran to join him. As they frolicked and played in the water, they all lost the bugs on their fur. Simha's mother scrubbed him. As she did, she slid out Kida, Muda and their friends. Kida and Muda's party came to an end. The water! Oh no! I want dirty fur! Cried Kida as he was pushed into the water. I will miss that messy gunk! Shouted Muda as he leapfrogged over the other lion cubs and somehow found himself on land. Simha became famous as the little lion who scared the hyena away with his stink, but he made sure that he never missed his bath ever again. The end. Thank you for reading with Storyberries.com. Free stories for kids.